Hi, hi, hi.
Just who is it that wants to kill me?
Also,
Where exactly is this place?
10 minutes ago.
Come, a toast to our friendship. Young Master Lin, I heard you recently got obsessed with
Grand Jianghu. Two.
You know me, I've been a wuxia fan since I was little.
It's rare to
Find such a majestic, impressive wuxia game.
It's definitely worth a try.
It's just a pity, though. Updates are too slow.
I've already cleared all
The existing storylines.
Lin Yi. Holy crap.
As expected of young Master Lin to be able to clear the second edition storyline, you must have logged at least 1,000 hours online.
A Duzong powerhouse.
Terrifying as such. But young Master Lin, you don't need to be anxious. The official site announced that the third edition storyline will update next month. And they'll release a holographic gaming helmet then too. Rumors say this gaming helmet doesn't even look like a product of this era. It allows the user to enter another virtual world entirely. Just a pre-order slot alone is currently being scalped for over 20 million. 20 million. That's half a year's worth of my pocket money. Looks like we won't be able to experience it on day one. The holographic gaming helmet you guys are talking about, is it this one?
This.
Isn't this the unreleased holographic gaming helmet? As expected of the richest family in the southern country. The Lin family. The resources you can mobilize aren't something or small families can compare to. I'm legitimately envious. If I could be reincarnated into the Lin family in my next life, I wouldn't have any worries in life, right?
You're only half right about that.
Those few older brothers of mine are so busy with family business their feet hardly touch the ground. Where would they have time to enjoy life? Only an illegitimate son like me, the youngest who has absolutely no qualification to participate in the struggle for power, would choose to be a useless silk pants dandy.
No more nonsense, let me hurry and log on.
Let me show you guys the latest martial arts manual I learned.
My dear younger brother.
Your existence is ultimately still a hidden danger.
So I hope you can have fun playing in the other world.
Whoa, look at these lighting effects, they're simply exploding with coolness.
Boom.
Here. If nothing unexpected happened, I should have transmigrated. Damn it, I clearly acted so harmless to humans and animals. Such a piece of trash, so why did my brother still want to kill me? Could it be that from the start, my decision not to fight and not to rob was a mistake? Master, this is bad, the second concubine she.
Poor child born without a mother.
Is this the memory of this body? In this life my name is Chu Ziu.
Chu Manor.
I am an illegitimate son of the Chu family in Tongzhou Prefecture, Wei Commandery, State of Yan. Among the 4 sons of the Chu family, I rank second, but my birth mother was just a common concubine who died in childbirth. So I am not valued at all within the Chu family. Originally, my personality was cowardly and I acted recklessly. I took sides with the eldest, Chu Kai, early on in the battle for the position of the family head. As a result, I angered the third son who was also qualified to compete for the position. He used to scheme to frame me, getting me punished and sent to be a steward at the Chu family's mining area in Nanshan, Wei Commandery. Originally, I was supposed to stay in the Nanshan mining area for 3 years, but recently the Chu family decided to select the family heir. Even though I am an illegitimate son who made a mistake, I am still qualified to participate, so I was recalled to the Chu family early. At this moment, I am on the way back to the Chu family. Chu Ziu. Why does this name sound so familiar?
Wait, I think I know who I am.
Before I transmigrated, in the third edition's storyline of Grand Jianghu that was about to be updated. The one occupying the most crucial link was the final villain boss.
Grand Jianghu.
The third edition storyline is about to launch with a shock.
Demon Lord.
Chu Ziu. Demon Lord Chu Ziu, born in the Chu family of Tangzhou Prefecture, Wei Commandery, State of Yan. After experiencing hardships following the family incident, his personality changed drastically and he finally walked onto the demonic path. At the end of the storyline introduction, Demon Lord Chu Xiu re-established the Kunlun demon cult that was incredibly glorious 1,000 years ago, leading the four great demon venerables under his command to pressure the Jianghu with monstrous demonic flames. Hey, should I cry or should I laugh? I am destined to be a big shot who moves the Jianghu in the future, but do I even need to guess the final ending? Aren't all final villain bosses in the games just to be defeated? Destined to fail. In my past life I didn't fight or rob and ended up dying miserably. Since heaven has given me another chance. Then from now on, I will take the initiative to fight, take the initiative to rob. Me killing others is better than other killing me. Young master, did something happened? According to the original body's memories, the maidservant in front of me is named Yuer, someone sent by the third brother's birth mother. It's laughable that I actually thought she was assigned to me by the family and favored her quite a bit. As a result, during this time at the Nanshan mining area, Yuer not only tyrannized others using my name, ruining my reputation completely, but secretly provoked and tortured those miners wanting to incite a riot. It was clear she wanted to put me to death. It's nothing, the knife just fell on the ground. What is wrong with the Chu Xiu today? Why does his smile seem somewhat terrifying? Young master. The official road has been very difficult to travel due to the rain in the recent days. Why don't we take the small path through Yuanbao town? It's closer that way. Take the small path through Yuanbao town. But I've heard those small paths are opened beneath the desolate mountains and old forests of Shangmang Mountain. It's very easy to encounter bandits. Those are all rumors. Many merchant caravan traveling to and from Tangzhou Prefecture take the small paths. Besides, young master, look at this servant. This journey has been exhausting and I've sweated so much that my body smells. I wanted to return to the manor early to take a bath so I can serve your master Tilda. This Chu Xiu, why does he seem like a different person? Suddenly he feels so scary. Young master. It hurts. Alright, let's go through Yuanbao town then. Regarding the servants, arrange them as usual, baby Yuer. Yes. I thought Chu Xiu discovered something, looks like I overthought it. This Yuer insists on taking the small path through Yuanbao town. There must be a problem with this. However, I still decided to go, because inside this Yuanbao town there is a lucky chance. Reborn into this life, my true advantage isn't the identity of the future Demon Lord. But I am familiar with the storyline of the first 2 editions of this game. Calculating by the time, right now I should be in the early stage of the first edition storyline, and there should still be more than 20 years before the start of the 3rd edition storyline. And I, however, know all the history, big and small, of this world during these 20 years. If I remember correctly, at this moment in Yuanbao town, there is a great lucky chance waiting for me. Young master, this Yuanbao town is far less prosperous than Tangzhou Prefecture. What is there to look around for? That's the one, the secret box shop. Tong's secret box shop. Secret boxes, a major feature of the Grand Jianghu world. Legend has it that 10,000 years ago the world experienced a great catastrophe of heaven and earth, and countless martial arts sets were destroyed in the apocalypse. Before the catastrophe, a formation grandmaster developed something called the secret box to store supreme treasure and classics. To prevent the sect's heritage from being severed due to destruction by the heavenly tribulation. The materials of secret boxes vary, as do their shapes and sizes. However, the better the material, the stronger the formation power, and generally the better the stored item. After the heavenly tribulation, a large number of secret boxes were handed down. Since the production method has long been lost, existing secret boxes become completely scrapped once opened. They can be described as limited edition blind boxes, causing countless people in the Jianghu to flock to them like ducks. Secret boxes don't necessarily contain valuable things. Although some can yield unique miracles and treasures, most are empty or contain useless items. Just like drawing blind boxes, what you get depends entirely on luck. Shopkeeper, is yours the only shop selling secret boxes in Yuanbao town? Why is business so desolate? Of course, even the trashiest of these secret boxes cost 10 taels of silver each. Those coming to Yuanbao town are poor ghost escorting goods. They don't even earn 10 taels for one trip. How many would dare to gamble their luck? Those poor ghosts can't afford them, but surely young master can. These secret boxes were all found in ruins within the southern barbarian mountains. The price is absolutely affordable and fair. I just arrived in this world and urgently need a powerful cultivation technique. Although the Chu family is a major clan in Tongzhou with inherited techniques. But the original owner was neglected since childhood, had no resources, no guidance, and don't even enter the gate. As a result, I am still only at the body tempering realm, the lowest of martial arts cultivation bases. In the path of martial arts to enter the gate, one must first experience the 3 realms of body refining. Body tempering realm, tempering muscles and bones, refining the body. Muscles and bones become robust, strength becomes superior. 99% of martial artists in the Jianghu are at this realm because one can reach it just by cultivating crude external hard skills. Above this are the blood condensation realm and the pre-heaven realm, which can be considered true experts. I remember during this time, a guy from a servant background bought an ordinary secret box in Yuanbao town. As a result, he opened a supreme technique, later founded a sect and became a grandmaster. But these secret boxes are cheap goods, the quality looks very low. Can they really yield a lucky chance? Shopkeeper, give me 2 secret boxes. Li Jiang, it's not easy for you to earn money as a servant in the Li family of Tongzhou Prefecture. Take my advice, don't play anymore. Third, young Master Li appreciates you and transferred you from the kitchen to the merchant caravan. If you take the money to befriend the stewards, maybe you can become a steward too. Even if I become a steward, I'm just a servant of the Li family. If I open a peerless divine skill from a secret box, wouldn't I rise to prominence? Sai Yu. How could peerless divine skills be obtained so easily? Here. Wait, I want all the secret boxes. He is a servant of the Li family. It seems this Li Jiang is the martial artist who obtained a major luck chance in Yuanbao town and became an overload of a region. In other words, one of the secret boxes in the shop definitely contains the strongest cultivation technique. It's even highly probable that it's within these 2. This young master, I wanted to buy them first. Now I say I want them all, do you have an objection? Does this young master think that I, Li Jiang, am easy to bully just because I am a servant? I am a member of the Li family, one of the 3 major families of Tongzhou Prefecture. Earlier you said you don't want to be a servant for a lifetime, but when things come to a head, you still use the Li family to bully others. You, a servant, want to use the Li family to suppress me. You don't know what you're talking about. Not good. I am also only at the body tempering realm. I can't beat so many people. Let's talk this over. He admitted defeat immediately. With this temperament, it's no wonder that even after becoming an overlord, he was a villain intoxicated by success, committing all kinds of evil. You won't have the chance this time. Move them all away. Yay. Why, aside from feeling humiliated, I feel more heartache. It feels as if something important of mine has been snatched away by someone. Damn it. Just you wait, this matter is definitely not over. This is it. This is the Taoist secret classic, pre-heaven power, a 4th transformation cultivation technique. It can cultivate pre-heaven true qi, resist 100 diseases, regulate emptiness and fullness, nourish the foundation, and make true qi endless. No wonder Li Jiang was able to advance by leaps and bounds and reach the peak in the plot. Normal cultivation technique are divided into 9 transformations. The first transformation is the lowest, the 9th transformation is the highest. The first 3 transformation can serve as inheritance techniques for small sects. The middle 3 transformation are considered treasures in the entire Jianghu and allow one to found a sect. The latter 3 transformation are all in the hands of major sects in the Jianghu. They are rare in the world and extremely precious. Above the ninth transformation, there are two more levels which can be called supreme and peerless, but even if given to me now, I couldn't practice them. On the contrary, this pre-heaven power can wash and refine the body, reshape the foundation, and is not restricted by age. It is simply custom made for me. With pre-heaven power, I have a foundation to settle down and get on with my life amidst the internal strife of the Chu family. There are so many secret boxes left, maybe they can bring me more surprises. Greetings, Seventh Lord. It's Li Jiang, come. Sit down and drink, I'll ask the shopkeeper to call a girl up for you. Li family merchant caravan leader, Li Tong, rank 7th. Seventh Lord, just now I was robbed in town. I announced my name, but the other party actually don't put the Li family in their eyes. Oh, someone actually dares to rob my Li family's people. What happened? The matter is like this. Oh yeah. Don't worry, even a servant of my Li family is not someone those small families can afford to provoke. I'll send someone to inquire, who exactly is so arrogant. Many thanks, Seventh Lord. Half an hour later. Seventh Lord. We found out the other party is from the Chu family. Li Jiang, this matter is a bit troublesome. Hanging out in the world depends on background. You know it too, among the three major families in Tongzhou. The Shen family is the first, the Chu family is the second, and our Li family is the weakest. Not to mention me, a mere leader. Even if third young master Li came personally, he couldn't help you. It's better to provoke less trouble. Yes. Wait, why would a young master of the Chu family come to this poor remote place? Which young master of the Chu family is he? Second young master Chu Ziu. Li Jiang, I will take charge of this matter for you. Isn't that the second young master of the Chu family? He's not a steward, can we afford to offend him? If it were a Chu family steward, I really wouldn't dare to provoke them. But Chu Ziu is an exception. In the Chu family, grandma doesn't love him and uncle doesn't love him. He is in cowardly and fearfully of trouble. His status in the Chu family is even lower than a steward. Let's go meet this trash second young master of the Chu family. In this tiny place, it's rare to have some fun. Cowardly and fearful of trouble, that person was obviously domineering and ruthless. Are these two really the same person? Blade techniques, blue dragon inside the sleeve, the blade shape is hidden in the sleeve, the blade intent is hidden in the body. One blade slash is like a blue dragon exiting the sea. The level is at least second transformation. I didn't expect to open this kind of martial skill, it's truly an unexpected surprise. The entire blade technique is very simple and easy to learn. Its charm lies only in that supreme blade slash the moment the blue dragon exit the sea. Introduction is simple, great success is a bit difficult. It actually suits the current me. Where is Chu Ziu? You dare to rob my Li family people's stuff, come out and admit your crime. Oi! Chu Ziu, get the hell out of here. That person upstairs is Chu Ziu. Chu Ziu, what an imposing air you have. You dare to rob my Li family's things. Hand over the secret box you robbed from Li Jiang and apologize, otherwise, you know the consequences. What if I don't hand it over? Seventh Lord asking you to hand over the things and apologize is giving you face. Otherwise, with just these few people of yours, don't dream of leaving Yuanbao town alive today. Make me unable to walk out of Yuanbao town. Hehe. Blue dragon inside the sleeve. I hate being threatened the most. Who else? Chu Ziu actually killed someone. Why you actually dare to? With trash like you think you can come looking for trouble with me. You really don't know your place. Even if the Chu family looks down on me, I'm still the second young master of the Chu family. Where do you, a side branch nobody, gets the confidence to mess with me? Even if I kill you right now, the Chu family would at most give me a light punishment. What he said is true, he's Chu Guangzong's own son. Hitting him is the same as slapping the Chu family's face. I really was an idiot. Take the knife. Hey. I said take it. Take the knife. Why yes. Weren't you just trying to cause trouble for me? Noah, the knife is in your hand, I'll give you a chance to kill me. I said kill me. Hey. This lowly one wouldn't dare. I was wrong. I give you a chance, but you're useless. Even with a knife in your hand you don't dare to kill. Who gave you the courage to come and make trouble for me? Take the body and get out of my sight. Is this really the same Chuziu as before? Seventh Master. Screw your mother. It's all because of this idiot that so much trouble come down on us. Just you wait, even with third young masters backing you, I'll still make you suffer. Young master, may I ask why you called for me so late at night? Gao Bei come to the Chu family when he was just a teenager and has always done odd jobs completely unknown. His talent is average. He's being learning martial arts for nearly 10 years and only just reached the body tempering stage, but he's at least honest. Gao Bei, I was framed and sent down to the Nanshan mine and you were dragged into it and assigned here with me. Do you have any complaints? Young master, I've never thought that way. Being able to serve as second young master's guard already makes me very happy. You've been in the Chu family for over 10 years working hard, yet you're still just a servant with only 2 taels of silver a month. The servants who entered the Chu family with you, many of them have become shopkeepers or stewards. Do you feel unwilling? I'm clumsy with words and dull by nature. Being where I am today is already enough for me. No, you're not satisfied. Even a mongrel after being fed prime meat for a year won't be willing to go back to leftovers over rice. If even a dog is like that, then there's no need to mention people. People never truly feel satisfied. You've followed me for so long. When I lose, you lose, and when I rise, you rise. Do you understand? This lowly one understands. No, you don't. Heaven decides 3 parts and 7 parts come from your own struggle. Whatever you want in life, you have to bet your life to seize it. People like us, abandoned by heaven, can only fight with our lives if we want to climb up. Before, you don't even have the chance to risk your life. Now I'm giving you one. Go to Mount Shangmeng outside Yuanbao town and find the bandit leader there. Deliver a letter from me to him. When it's done, the reward is 100 taels of silver, and from then on, you, Gao Bei, will be one of my most trusted men. If it were in the past, I definitely would have refused, but after what young master did today, it's like you've become a different person. I'll believe you and gamble once, otherwise I'll never see any hope of turning my life around. I'll do as young master says. Good, take this letter and set out immediately. Remember, there must not be the slightest mistake in this matter. Yes. You since you dared to target me, don't blame this young master for being ruthless. Young master, where's Gao Bei? Gao Bei has gone back to Tongzhou Prefecture ahead of us to report that we're almost there. Almost there? No, you'll never make it back in this lifetime. Do you think we'll run into any bandits? Young master, don't say such unlucky things. Besides, you're a young master of the Chu family. Who would dare lay a hand on you? You never know. Heaven changes without warning and disaster strikes without notice. You can hide from natural disasters, but man-made calamity is hard to guard against. Young master, you're joking again. Stop right there. See, the man-made calamity is here. Where are you lot? Get down here now. Bandit Liana Laosin. Heroes, if you're here for money, I have a few thousand taels of silver, you can take it all. As for anything else, we're not a trade caravan and don't have much of value. A few thousand taels is quite a bit, but your life is worth more than that. Brat, tell me, how do you want to die? Lives can be bought with money. Since someone paid to take my life, I can also pay to buy it back. You know who I am. If you step aside now, in the future you can ask for as much silver as you want. They say the Chu family's second young master is a coward, but you've got some guts. Too bad your big brother here values keeping his word. You'd better head on your way. Asking Lion Laosin to do this was definitely the right move. With him making a move, Chuziu definitely won't survive today. Since I can't buy back my own life, I'll just have to buy yours instead. You're looking for death. Watch me chop you in half. I can't feel any inner power from this guy's moves. Looks like he's just relying on brute strength. His technique is rough too. With my current level, I can only hope to hold out until a chance appears. That useless young master actually dodged it. I looks at that useless young master stumbling and scrambling. Letting the boss personally handle him really flatters him. Haha, trash will always be trash. Damn, this brat is really weird. He looks pathetic, but he keeps dodging every time. If I can't even take down a piece of trash, doesn't that make me worse than trash? You little punk really miss me off. If you've got guts, stop dodging. Why, he's lost his cool. This is my chance. What? Hi. Boss. Boss, are you okay? How is this possible? If I hadn't dodged in time, that slash just now would have taken my life. It's a pretty, I've barely practiced this Azure Dragon in the sleeve. Otherwise, that guy shouldn't have been able to avoid that strike. Altogether, kill them all. Kill, go. Kill. You want to kill people? Did you ask me first? I heard there was a big job going on here. Looks like it's true. Bandit MAQO. Let me have a share of the pie too, hehe tilde. Why is there another group of bandits? Did second concubine arrange more people? Could this person be? MAQA. This is my turf, what the hell do you want? What do I want? To fuck you up, of course. You've snatched my business not just once or twice. This time I'm sending you to meet the king of hell. Boss. Bad luck, a wise man doesn't fight when the odds are against him. Run quickly. Too late. Brothers kill. Looking at this yellow-faced man's moves, he's completely different from that bandit leader with the unorthodox background. He is actually a martial artist with an orthodox heritage. Thank you for the help, good sir. Kid, aren't you afraid I'll double-cross you? Young master, glad we made it. This is Chief Ma of Shangmang Mountain, whom you ordered this servant to find. Chief Ma is a smart man. Since you received my letter, you should know. Killing me would get you a few thousand taels of silver at most. But if you don't kill me, you can get that batch of refined ore I promised in the letter, and replace all that scrap copper and rotten iron your subordinate are using. Isn't it obvious how to choose? Second concubine is vicious. She won't show any mercy even to an illegitimate son like me who has almost no chance of inheriting the position of family head. From the moment Yuer suggested taking the small path, I guessed that she had bribed bandits to borrow a knife to kill a man. If she can spend money to have bandits kill me, I can use bandits to protect me. You really didn't lie to me. As far as I know, those ores are very important to your Chu family. You're willing to give them to me. Someone in the Chu family wants me dead. Why should I care about the supplies for them? This is my warrant. Use it to get a batch of ore at a low price. Be quick while I am still the steward. Your big families have so much bullshit dirty laundry, but you, kid, are quite decisive. Come find me if there are good things like this in the future, I Killian. I Makua am very efficient at killing. I can give you a discount for acquaintances. Jidahaho. Killian, a bandit with martial arts heritage, I know who he is. Gao Bei has good luck, he actually hired someone with quite a background. Why is it like this? Isn't Chu Zhu a trash? How did he easily seriously injure that bandit leader? Also, what was with that group of people later? They actually helped Chu Zhu. Why what? Young master, were those bandits all repelled? Of course they were all repelled. This slut is still pretending. I don't die, you are very disappointed, aren't you? Yo, young master is joking. It's a good thing the bandits were repelled. How could this servant be disappointed? Do you really take me for an idiot? Speak, exactly how much silver did my good second mother spend to hire these bandits, otherwise die? I'll speak, young master, I'll say everything. Second concubine spent 10,000 taels of silvers. 10,000 taels of silvers, what a generous hand. Does my second mother hate me that much? Second concubine said young master stubbornly stands on the eldest young master's side, and sooner or later would ruin things. Plus, she recently won over the fourth young master, so she wanted to eliminate future trouble once and for all. The master of the Chu family, Chu Zongguang, has 3 wives and 4 sons. First wife has eldest son Chu Kai. Second concubine and third wife has third son Chu Sheng, and fourth son Chu Sheng concubine deceased has second son Chu Ziu. Chu Ziu is an illegitimate son, and the probability of him inheriting the family head position is very small. He thought the eldest son, Chu Kai, had the best chance of winning, so he took sides with Chu Kai early on. But after taking sides, the first wife and Chu Kai no longer took him seriously. They don't even lend a hand when he was framed by the third brother. The Chu Ziu of the previous life was extremely similar to the old Milo status and without any means, so he gave up the thought of fighting for the family head position early on. In this life, since I have become Chu Ziu and know the plot well, I must fight for the position of the Chu family heir. With the Chu family's resources, at least my cultivation can be faster. Do you have any evidence of second mother colluding with the bandits? Second concubine sent a confidant directly to find the bandits. The bandits took the money and did the job without asking much. No evidence was left. Young master, I've said everything. Can you spare my life? Don't worry, I don't kill women. Scare me to death. I lied, you actually believed that. You're so naive, yet you try to learn from others to be a spy. 7 days later, Wei Commandery, Tongzhou Prefecture, Chu family. Second concubine, the only daughter of Ding Kaishan, the master of Kaishan Martial Arts Hall in Tongzhou Prefecture, ruthless and vicious. More than 20 years ago, Chu Zongguang and put down roots here because he married her. Greetings, second mother, haven't seen you for a year. Second mother has become even younger. How did Chu Ziu come back alive? Did that stupid girl Yuer not take Chu Ziu down the Yuanbao town small path? Where is your maid Yuer? Sai Yuer's body was too weak, I accidentally played her to death. Why doesn't second mother gift me another one? Yuer died, then regarding her arranging bandits to kill Chu Ziu, does he knows or not? Besides, this Chu Ziu seems like a different person. A year ago he wouldn't dare speak like this. Since you are back, then go in. The master and the others are all waiting for you. Greetings father, uncle, first mother, second mother, third mother. You're back. This person is the family head, Chu Zongguang. He started from scratch, relying on a few dozen people and used over 20 years to make the Chu family one of the 3 major families in Tongzhou Prefecture, surpassing even the Li family, which has been rooted here for over 100 years. Zit. Chu Zongguang's strength is Xianshan. He has crossed body tempering and blood condensation. The qi, blood, essence and bones in his body have blended into one. That is why, although past 50, he looks even younger than a 40-year-old. Father doesn't care much about family affairs or his 4 sons. He is bent on secluded cultivation. It is a pity that his martial artist realm hasn't advanced a single step in over 20 years. My Chu family has been in Tongzhou Prefecture for over 20 years. Now we can be considered thoroughly rooted here. These past few days, the children have also grown up. It is time to decide the position of the family heir. First wife. Decide what? Chu Kai is the legitimate eldest son of the Chu family and his strength is the greatest. Of course he should be the heir. Second concubine. Big sister, what you said isn't right. We aren't royalty where the eldest son must inherit. Naturally, the master makes the decision on such matters. Third sister, don't you agree? Third wife. This servant is just a woman and doesn't understand anything. Naturally, whatever the master says goes. Enough, I have my own plans for this matter. Chu Kai, Chu Ziu, Chu Sheng and Chu Sheng all hold parts of the family business. In 1 year's time, whoever makes the greatest progress, the heir position will be theirs. Do you all agree?